Greetings and Hotep. I'm having to work between 3 different devices because somebody else is editing and controlling my videos and cash apps. I don't have control of much, so I don't know whether somebody in my family or my fake husband or fake wife has lied and said that I am incompetent and they're over me, so I don't get control of anything. I can't have money. I can't pay my own bills. I don't know what's going on, but back to why I'm here. Dear J.McCaskill, I apologize. When I called you back in 2003, I was breaking up with my then boyfriend because he had changed religions. And I knew that if I didn't have sex with somebody, I was going to end up having sex with him again. And I didn't want that. I called you and I said, hey, if you aren't married and if you aren't in a relationship, come see me. And that was because I hadn't seen you in a long time. So I didn't know what had transpired in your life. It was up to you to tell me, oh, no, I'm married. Oh, no, I'm in a relationship. You came and got me. We blazed. I ended up pregnant. I didn't know who it was. It was a 2-week difference. I didn't know if it was the other guy or you. I told you that. You took me to the abortion clinic. You paid for a sonogram. They said I was 8 weeks. I could get the abortion. The lady said, I don't know if this matters to you, but you're pregnant with twins. I prayed for twins, so I felt like I could not kill them because I prayed for them. Even though my dad was sick and I was trying to heal him with Jay Corvich's Juice Man book and, putting all of those juices through his feeding tube, I decided to take it on. I left the abortion clinic. That was the last bit of money you ever invested in me, $55 for that sonogram. So if somebody's been taking money from you and extorting you and blackmailing you, it's not me. I apologize. A lot of terrible things happened. I didn't get a chance to raise my twins. My brother adopted them after my mom died, and he asked me who was the father. I said either PH Jr. or JM, and you're a junior too, James. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Shoot. Or this person. So I don't know if my brother contacted you and if he's been getting, child support from you on the side or whatever. I know the government has been giving him a small check of $429. I can't remember. I think it's $429 now that he adopted them each child. So that's like $900 a month, right? My brother is a spendthrift, so that's nothing to him. He'll spend that in one day. So I want to let you know I'm not the extortionist. You haven't, given me $1, as I know, since 2003. The reason this is coming up now is because I have been suffering from heavy energy manipulation or black magic, and it's really taken a toll on my physical appearance. It's taken a toll on my internal organs, and it's taken a toll on my nominal life. So I've stopped and started a support group to try to figure out how to reverse the effects of black magic, how to stop black magic. I don't know. Roots, you know what I'm talking about, because you used to go to the carnival all the time. So you deal with women from the Caribbean, and people always go to church, and then in the back room, they're doing black magic, lighting candles, taking your picture and name and writing stuff on parchment papers. So I'm not impressed by anybody telling me what they don't do. I don't believe people. I don't believe people anymore. So that's basically it. I know I told you when I left the clinic that I was going to raise these children by myself. I didn't get a chance to raise them. My son was about 8 years old when he kept begging to know who his father was. I hadn't anticipated that. So I reached out to you a couple of times. You shut down your Facebook, try to escape from me. So I figured he must be in a pretty serious relationship. I thought you were going to send one of your male cousins to take my son under the wing, lie to him, tell him he was the father, tell him later the real deal, but you didn't do any of that. So this guy grew up, he's 18 now, him and his twin sister, with my brother's influence. And my brother is a lot like my dad. They're from the old school. They figure beat your ass to make things right, talk down to you to straighten you up, and this disciplinarian with the negative twist. And I didn't want my children raised the way I was raised. I thought that was terrible to do human beings like that, and I didn't want to repeat it. And so, unfortunately, they got at least half a life of that. I prayed so hard. The Creator brought them back into my life, and I was able to heal them somewhat for about half their life. I guess they were about 9 when they got back here from Opelika, 700 East Harem, one of the properties that my mom left. My mom left 6 properties, and I haven't been able to peacefully stay in one for any period of time. Now that I'm finding out about this, maybe there's another reason that we had to move out of the house underlying all of this. But on June 2nd, 2022, I was evicted, me and 4 of my 5 children and my nephew. And I've been couch hopping. So I'm calling all my people from, high school and saying, hey, can you host me and my girls for 2 weeks? And 2 weeks here, 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 until I can get myself into law school, get my student loan, or get the money that has been left to me by several people. There's somebody that's really stealing my things, so I don't know what's going on. But I did want to say to you and your wife, I hope and pray you all aren't over there arguing about us. I know you probably married a woman that's very beautiful and very vain to go along with it. So if she saw me now in my current state, she'd be like, ooh, who is that? But if she can see my spirit, then she knows I'm looking down on the top of her head. And my physical beauty will return after I can get these people to stop doing black magic against me. People are dying off, mostly the witches that are doing the spells, and some of the people that are actually paying them are dying and going to jail. So as soon as we get them cleared out and I can get my vitamins back in me and I can get back to the ocean and I can get back to my yoga, I'm going to be one of the baddest 50-year-old women in the city. Now, that's just a little bit of my vanity coming out right there. So I'm taking up a lot of time to say these things. I hope and pray for you and your wife and the children that I know y'all done brought into the world. They have a great brother. I don't know if my daughter is yours. I'm pretty sure my son is. One baby could have been from the other guy. The other baby could have been from you, based on how many weeks they were apart in the womb. He was like a month more developed than she. And they could have left her in and let her stay for a little bit longer. But you know how managed care systems are. They're like, let's get it all done. You're taking too long. We're going to cut you open, not let you give natural childbirth. That's another story altogether. I requested a lotus birth and got myself into a lot of trouble. But prior to that, as an activist with that Reality Speaks TV show, I got into some trouble. So I'm just pulling things back together. The children are alive. They're 18 years old. Tell your family to come show them some love. They need a lot of things, and mostly monetary. I told you I haven't gotten $1 from you since 2003, but the children need, not me. So my Cash App is AleneDortheaAtkins, and that's for any of you all that want to participate. We started a baby daddy replacement fund because none of my baby daddies actually, the first one did a pretty okay job, but the other ones, none of them participate to help take care of their children, really. So that's my sad sob story. Thankful to be alive. You and your wife and your family be well. Peace.